Hi, this is Brian. After we get done taking a break, let's go ahead and fix a broken idle jet on a Farmall H carburetor. And the lesson you'll learn today will apply to many other Farmall carburetors as well, such as a Super H M, Super M. So, stand by. Alright, break is over. Let's get back to work. When I rebuild carburetors, I insist on chasing every thread. And to do that, you have to have some very special taps. This one, an example, is extremely special. You're not going to get those at your ordinary hardware store. But I go through the carburetor and chase every one. But sometimes you have a broken idle jet, and that's what this video is going to be about. And for that purpose, I have a special kit. Let me show it to you. Here's a Farmall H carburetor. It's all cleaned up. It's ready to be powder coated. And then I'll sell it to somebody. I'm sure there's somebody out here who really wants this carburetor. Let's take a look at the idle jet though. Here's the idle jet. It's brass. And on these H's, it's kind of in a recess like that. And they're really hard to get out. The first thing is, you don't have to get it out to rebuild the carburetor properly. So there's no reason to take it out. But you have to make sure that that passageway is clean. Let's do that. Here's a special tool I have. It's made out of guitar strings. I made a video on how to make this tool. And the high E string in particular works really good for idle jets. And look, you can see the string goes all the way through. This passageway is open, and there really is no reason to break off or to remove that idle jet. Because to remove it, you risk breaking it. And in this case, let me pull this out. The one tang is missing. I couldn't get this out if I wanted to. But let's just go ahead and intentionally break it off so I can show you how to fix that if this happens to your carburetor. Here, I broke the idle jet off intentionally. We'll put a new one in. Suppose your carburetor, suppose you buy one and it's broken off. See it down there? Let me get another flashlight and put some more light in there for you. Try. It's flickering. There, you can see it, what's left of it. And here's the idle jet. What are you going to do? Is your carburetor ruined? No, it's not. This is pretty easy to repair, to be honest with you. Let me show you how. Here's what you need. Naturally, you need a new idle jet. I happen to have one. And you need an idle jet repair kit. Here's my kit. I have a variety of taps, a variety of drills. Now these are special drill bits. These are special taps. Do not think that you're going to go to your local hardware store or big box store and buy these things. You are not. But they're not that hard to get either if you know where to look. You know, I'm going to do something here. Everybody wants me to do one thing. Tip this over. Here's the secret right here, guys. That's what you need to know. So let's chuck up one of these drill bits. Let's drill that out and let's retap it. That's all there is to it. I love this little drill that I have. I've had it since I was a young adult. It has such a perfect chuck in it. And the chuck holds these small bits really nice. Over the years, I've put new batteries in it many times. But I'm going to use this drill and just drill out that idle jet. No big secret drilling out a jet. It's going to look just like this. Small drill, and I'll drill through it. And it'll drill real fast because there's not much brass in there to remove anyway. So I'm going to pause the camera and do this off camera though. It didn't take but a second to drill that out. Let's see what it looks like now. See, that special bit removes the brass but doesn't remove any metal. It's at the correct diameter of the threads. So now all that's necessary, of course, is to get this kit here and run a tap through. And let's do that. I'm going to use this tap wrench. This is a really nice one. It holds these small taps real nice. And I'm going to use just a drop of thread cutting oil. Here it is. The tap is all the way through. I work it nice and slow. Yeah, you don't want to risk breaking the tap off. Then that would be a whole different video now, wouldn't it? But I'm just simply going to remove the tap. I'm going to use my compressed air and clean out the threads. And then in the next shot, we'll look at the threads and we'll put the idle jet back in. I almost don't dare say this because I don't want any sick comments. But guys, always clean off your tap when you're done. Don't put your tap away dirty like this. Keep your taps clean. I blew out the hole with compressed air and then gave it a shot of brake cleaner. You know, use that brake cleaner for everything. Let's see what it looks like in there now. There it is. Can you see that? That's our new threads. Let's put a new idle jet in there. So here it is. The new idle jet's installed. Looks good, doesn't it? So if you come across a carburetor that has a broken idle jet in it, don't be afraid to drill it out, clean out the taps, and put the new idle jet in. Your carburetor is not ruined if you accidentally break off the idle jet. It's just you have to find that special tap and a special drill bit. Well, this is Brian. I hope you found that video useful. I hope you don't break your carburetor. But if you do, it's no big deal to fix it. And you know, that whole process only took about 10 minutes. And that was with the camera filming it. It would have been quicker without the camera. It doesn't take long. So it's only been about 10 minutes since I started the video. But you know what? I'm going to take another break anyways, and it's going to storm here. I'm going to watch the storm. Then I'll get that carburetor powder coated. It'll be sold to somebody who wants a really nice Farmall H carburetor. Thank you for watching my video.